Yes, the Clown Army have got their shit together enough to start doing real life events. And our first real life event starts Manchester, 22nd, Pierrot. I'm just going to walk you through some of the acts that will be playing on the evening. 12 hours of music. 12 hours of music. We start at 2 o'clock and we finish at 2 o'clock. And the acts are fucking amazing from start to goddamn finish. And first up, we have for you, Angelical Mechanical.
Closed eyes, second sighted, my foot.
The man that loves to mash things up, Bad Badger. The man that sorts out our website, Fuzzy. The legend that is known as Gorgeous Roy. This was all his idea. Check this man out.
You're right there, so Larry. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm really softly spoken and I'm terribly polite.
The hardware jammer that brings his jazzy sprinkles, Jonathan R. Cross. All the way from Scotland, Dynamix. The mega talented Alan Kent. Whether it's a scorching synth line or a ukulele, this man is unreal. Check him out. There's nothing this next act can't do. Grime, hip-hop, trap, rap, techno, gabba. Oh my god. The original Sibby. What can I say about this next act? From the mental mind of Dan Buckley comes Petrol Horse. This is a sight not to be missed. This guy is mental, insane, and super talented. A genuine firm favourite at Clownfest. This is Mike from Scumface. Does this all himself. Guitars, bass, drums, vocals, the lot. The man is insane, and you can catch him at the Pear Hat on the 22nd of March. Next up, the Clown Jewels. Band with myself, Warren Dancy, and the Doghouse. Oh my god, we are collectively the Clown Jewels. Next up, we have the man from Ireland. You know him as the Degenerate. Oh my god, this man can wang an acid box round like there's no other. Not only that, but he is a one-man band, and you're about to see some of that one-man banding right now. One of the best acid producers of our generation. He used to be called Acid Ray, but that was before Facebook decided you couldn't say acid anymore. He's changed his name to Ray the Bin Man, and this is what he sounds like. I got one last live act for you. Oh my god, Celt Islam. This man is stunning. Do not miss him. 22nd of March, Manchester, Pear Hat. Check this dude out. And if that wasn't enough for you, with all those live acts, we also have DJs to tease your ears. First up, DJ Prism. Our next DJ up is Belle Seraphine. Watch your fucking ears, ladies and gentlemen. This girl is hard as fucking concrete. Bit more drum and bass from the Sour Alien. Got one more DJ for you, and that would be My Manipulation. It looks like most of our DJs are drum and bass. That ain't a problem. So that concludes your entertainment for the 22nd of March. Are you going to be there? Tickets are available. There will be a link in this description. And I will see you there. Pear Hat, Manchester, 22nd of March, 2025.
Let's go to pee.
Hello! Whoop, whoop. Hello!
welcome to episode 343. And for episode 343, we have the lovely Lindsay Mumford in for your approval and appreciation. Please give her a round of applause. Not that we can hear your round of applause, but, like clap.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, so let's do a quick welcome to those people in the chat thread so far. We have 2 admin in at the moment, and that would be Ailsa Jane and Point 2. We also have Matteo, Dynamix, Ben Clark, Jordan Williams, Morgan Juniper, Bad Badger, Tony Duncan, Midnight Bandit, Sounds of James, Graham Lee. I'm sure there was a few more that I saw in there as well.
It's all moving too fast.
It is all moving too fast.
Oh my God!
I believe that was Ben Clark. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it was Ben
Clark's in
Clark.
there.
Yeah.
Excellent, fantastic. So, welcome to the show, everybody. I hope that you are doing well.
We're doing great.
I don't know if you've seen Tony Duncan on Facebook, but he keeps putting "Is America great again?" Like, or "Are we great again?" as videos and stuff. And he is kind of the zeitgeist for what's going on at the moment. He really is. He's just very disgruntled about things in America, and I can't say I fucking blame him.
What a wonderful word, disgruntled.
He's very disgruntled, and I honestly I don't blame him whatsoever at all. The political climate over there is fucking outrageous.
All very weird.
It is all very weird, isn't it? I mean, we were talking about Elon Musk just as we got on, and like, I used to like Elon, and he's turned out to be an absolute fucking raging hormone cunt. Yes, he is. Yeah.
I mean, I always thought it was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I always thought he was a bit misguided and such like, but he seemed to be really good at pulling a team together and actually creating something good.
Yes.
And now he's turned into a twat.
Yeah. That blows rockets up.
Yeah. Well, no, I can understand the rockets. That's iterative development.
Yeah.
But, his political machinations, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's
Disappointed.
Yes, disappointed is one of the words.
I want to be gruntled, but I'm disgruntled.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the show, Sibby. And My Manipulation's just joined us as well. Don't forget that at the end of this week, this happens.
Yes.
So if you are in Manchester and you feel like coming to meet all those clowns and all the other clowns that will be there.
In fact, if you're anywhere near Manchester.
Yeah, you don't have to actually be in Manchester. You just be anywhere near fucking Manchester.
Yeah. Drag people along.
Yeah. And we've got Moby with us tonight as well. He was like, how are you staying sane? Here's a number to call if you would like to know. I would like to know how you're staying sane. So maybe we should call Moby at some point in the show and tell him how we're staying sane. How are we staying sane? We're staying sane by listening to music every Tuesday. That's how we're staying sane.
Yes.
New music is important, people.
Yes.
New music is important.
Yeah. Can I just point something out?
Of course you can point mine wherever you like.
I'm going to get it over and done with at the start of the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hawkwind have brought out a new single. I don't like it.
Oh, really?
I really don't like it.
How come? Too polished?
No, it's soppy and weak.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I just don't like it. It's just... I had to go back and play their stuff from the late 70s, early 80s just to sort of clear my head again. It's like...
Cleanse yourself.
Please, retire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same with the Rolling Stones and Black Sabbath and Oasis and the Sex Pistols, who don't even have anybody from the original fucking lineup left in it anymore.
Yeah.
These people need to stop. All right, you need to stop monopolising Spotify and let some of the younger talent fucking have a go at it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw them live last year, and there was some good stuff in there. Do you know what I mean? But it was
Hawkwind.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was subdued.
Yes.
And this new single is even more subdued.
Yeah.
And it's obviously not been written by the people who used to write the stuff, and it's all full of feelings.
Yeah.
I want to hear about anger and sci-fi and space. Do you know what I mean? I want something with a bit of bite.
Yeah, no, I get it.
No bite left. They're toothless. They're gumming the song.
I can empathise with this. I saw Primus a couple of years back. And before we went, I went to see them. I was rinsing one of their really fast. It was a spring bait thing, and it was like, this is fucking amazing. Then you get there, and they're like 10 BPM slower than they used to be. You know,
yes,
and it's just watching old men on stage.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
still like Primus. Don't get me wrong.
I still like Hawkwind.
Yeah,
but I don't like Hawkwind now.
Yeah.
I like Hawkwind then.
Yeah.
And I want to just keep listening to Hawkwind then
yeah.
and remembering how great it was.
Yeah.
You know, and God, I don't know.
Same thing for me with the Freestylers. Their last album was an absolute Ibiza fuck fest, and it was horrible compared to what their previous albums were. And like you, after listening to it, I'm like, right, I need to forget that and go and listen to some of their older stuff.
It's a bit like Hollywood as well. Everything Hollywood bring out these days is utter shash.
Well, there is no Hollywood. Since
really.
COVID, it's all kind of disappeared.
Yeah, but it's just every new movie that comes out is garbage.
It's not a new movie.
Do you know what I mean? And you go back and watch something from the 80s and 90s and you think, yeah, fuck yeah, that's really good. Do you know what I mean? It's pure entertainment.
Or political correctness got involved and, you know, and...
and identity politics.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Well, there we go. There's the rant. Nice and early on in the show today.
Have some music.
I love the fact that Lindsay joined in on that rant as well. That wasn't just me. That was a co-rant. That was lovely. That was lovely. Eric M. Keys, welcome to the party.
I feel better now.
Tony Duncan says it's like Depeche Mode lost their way a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's not the 80s anymore.
No, it's not the 80s
anymore.
Yeah. And in some ways I'm pleased, and in some ways I'm disappointed.
I'd like to go back to the 80s. I could pick up a 303 for pennies.
I'd like to go back to the 80s for a visit.
You wouldn't want to stay there?
I wouldn't want to stay there, no. But I'd like to go back, you know, for a couple of weeks. You know what I mean?
Pick up a few 303s and come back.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, buy some cheap stuff, wrap it up in greaseproof paper and bury it somewhere, then come back to here, dig it up and make an absolute fortune.
Tell me about it. All those synths that were going for pennies, the 808, the 909, the 303, Pro 1s, you know, all the DX7s, all those synths that were
motorbikes.
Motorbikes, yes.
Motorbikes.
Yes,
Lots of motorbikes.
Oh, grief. Well, anyway, there we go. There's the wrap.
Oh, God, we're a bunch of sad old fucks.
We really are. I'm staring down 49 this year.
Yeah, you don't even want to know what I'm staring down. Holy shit. Come on, play some music before I kill myself.
Well, I've got to do a quick refresh on the thread because I noticed that there were a couple of placeholders in and that they did not get their tracks in. Okay. One of them being Leaf. So I imagine he is, hopefully, he is sorting that out as we speak because he's like 4th or 5th in the queue.
Midnight Bandit was born in 1990. Wow. My God.
So was Saints of James, actually. He's an early baby.
I was 27 in 1990. I could be your mum.
I was 18, 19 in 1990, something along those lines. No, probably 16 or something.
Yeah.
Elsa was born in 92.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
It really is terrifying.
The world is filled with children.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
We really do need to put some music on.
We really do. Badger, help us out here, mate, please. Waterstead, here is another lo-fi chill tune that I did a long time ago in a city not very far away. I doubt this will get the same love as the last one, but what do I know? So it's downloadable, anybody want to sample it or remix it, just go for it.
Intro.
Massive fucking intro. 40 odd seconds worth of intro, there's no need. Point 2, that's a lie. There was no way you were born in 2012, surely not. Graham Lee, you are never 68, mate. Never in a million years are you 68. That's not a fact. You're having us on.
Really? Because that means you're older than me.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful.
Well, when we went down to do the URL on tour, at Simon's place, I was the oldest person in the room.
Oh.
I used to be the youngest.
I know.
So does this have anything to do with Portishead, Bad Badger?
Going to have another mellow night.
It looks that way, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
No, it has nothing to do with Portishead.
Okay.
Why are you deceiving me, Bad Badger? DJ James says he was born in 73, I was born in 76, and feel very young. Got music interest, keeping me young, keep telling ourselves that at least.
Absolutely.
I wish music was bringing me the joy that it used to. Although I did download a whole new bunch of mashups.
Lugging furniture about is keeping me young. I work with an ex-army 30-year-old, and I keep up with him.
Jesus.
The thing is, he goes home still full of beans. By the time I get home, I'm dead. But during the day, I won't let on.
Let's keep up appearances.
Yeah, this is it.
And all that.
Come on, grab the other end of this piano. Come on, hop, 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 hop.
Jonas the Beck has just joined us as well, and so has somebody else, Jason Marsh. Welcome to the show, Jason. Synthetic's in as well. Oh, I'm coming out a boring real estate seminar for the free fancy lunch. Good times. Well, I hope you're getting lobster there. Lobster thermidor.
It's got the same mood that Portishead had.
Yes.
In the sense, it's slightly, what's the word? When the clarity has been turned down.
Like lo-fi.
Lo-fi, that's the word. God, my brain. Never noticed it.
Yeah, it's not got the trippiness that
Portishead had.
I mean, it's in the same category, right? Remy Simon's just joined us as well. But yeah, Graham Lee, there's no way you're 68. Like that's a lie. You're telling us a lie, surely. This actually kind of reminds me of stuff that Midnight Bandit does. 68? Are you kidding, Graham? You look like 50 at best.
Hang on. But Graham was born in 68.
Yes.
I was born in 63.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
You're not 68.
No, I'm 62.
No. I think, you were born in 68.
Born in 68, yeah.
Not...
So I'm still the fucking oldest one here. Disappointed. People born in 68. That was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Solid 8.
Yeah.
No surprises in there. Kind of lo-fi, chilled vibe after the club.
Yeah.
Badger, I just want to show you this, mate, because this is fucking brilliant. If there was a gauge for how good mashup should be, then this is it. I'm probably going to get slammed for this on the copyright issues, but check this out. This is fucking brilliant.
Ah, yes, I have heard that. Yeah. I've heard two things recently about thrash metal. The first one is if you turn all the distortion off, it just sounds like surf rock in the 1950s, you know. And the second one, if you just play the guitar solo without any effect, it sounds like jazz. I was like, okay. It works.
Well, this intertwines both tracks. They've got bits from both, and it's just beautiful. It's like, unfortunately, it's too slow to mix at 175. After I ripped it and tried to mix it.
Ocean in the ocean. Their hose broke. Lots of trouble. Lots of bubble. He was in a jam.
Yes, metal is angry surf rock.
It literally is.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough of that. Should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
That is possibly the perfect mashup. The perfect mashup. Oh, I've got loads more as well. Okay, Eric, you are next. Signs of James.
Another 40-second intro.
Yeah, there's no need for intro. Honestly, there really isn't. can do that. Jonas, it comes out as the name that you're logged into on YouTube. So if you I don't know how you're logged into YouTube, but if you change your name on YouTube, it will. James, don't do that. New challenge for Mark. Make a track that's 68 BPM with a 2-minute 30 intro and a fade out. And loads of side trance noises in between, and you'll get a -10.
And some piano.
If it's an expressive piano, I'm there. If it's not, then I'm not.
Oh, and some samples of Indian voices.
Yeah.
You know, as in from the subcopter to the
Waiting girl that everybody puts into it. Like that. James, how was this done? What were you using for this one?
This reminds me, African vocal. Yeah, it would work with an African vocal. Somebody's made a comment, Linus has made a comment on the SoundCloud.
It's kind of funky. Somebody said it could use trumpets, and that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Trumpets, or you could switch it both ways.
Okay.
If you had an African vocal, okay, it would take it more down the tribal line. Trumpets would give it more of a funk and what's the word? Sort of my mind is New Orleans type feel to it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mind's not working tonight. Getting my worms muddled.
Oh, Graham Lee says it needs elephants.
Angry elephant.
No. Drum and bass at its worst.
And I mean, yeah, vocals could be annoying, but you don't have to have lots of vocals.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And when we're coming up to a breakdown, you could have a little vocal interlude in that breakdown.
Definitely don't think it should be any wailing vocal with ethnicity in it at all. Honestly, it's like bass level vocals, you know. There's loads of people out there that want to work vocally. Find some.
Yeah.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the party. Brain Sniff. Welcome to the party. Oh, like that. It feels anxious.
Yeah. Just a little vocal bit in here would work.
Yeah. Spoken word.
Yes.
Elephant trumpet visualizer. Acid line gabba bass drum. There you have a super hit. With the kids, yes.
Nice, predictable. That was lovely.
James, if you fancy sticking some trumpets over this, please do. You're almost in the funk. You've got like a tribal funk thing going on here.
And I think funk. Ooh,
Yeah.
I like the idea of that.
And I genuinely think the trumpets would work.
But again, not too much.
Not too, just hints.
Hints. Yeah.
The percussion you've got going on is beautiful, and it's driving the track really nicely.
Got my toe tapping. Well, actually, it's got my heel tapping, but that's beside the point. Okay, that's even better.
Yeah, no, I put it in the speaker behind us. We can actually hear it now.
Yeah. And there's some vocals.
Yeah. Sandy James says, no trumpets, but someone is going to do vocals for me for the African style vocals.
Cool. It was more Latin than
literally-
African, which is what I was saying about that New Orleans sound. It's got a sort of Latin vibe to it.
That's from Dynamix, and he gives it an 8.7 cats, and I think I'm going to agree with him. Yeah, where did you do this, James? Was this done on your phone, or was that done in Ableton? I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that was probably done in Ableton. Because it's very different to the stuff that you used to put in, which was very typical house.
Sound of James is half Puerto Rican.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Oh my. Okay, well that would explain the Latin influence in that.
Absolutely.
And I think it was a bum shaker, mate.
Yeah.
No, you know.
It was.
a bum
Yeah.
shaker.
Yep.
Paul Flanger gives it a solid 8.5. There we go, Ravex. Curious about the version with the vocals on the phone. Okay, I thought that would have been done in Ableton. Oh, my vocals are
Very
going.
polished.
That means I need to change batteries.
There we go.
Damn it. Anyway, I'll get on to the next track and then I'll change some vocals in there. And then hopefully we will. Where are we?
Batteries, you mean?
Yes, that's the one. You think your words don't work, mine are even worse. Okay, so this is Pro Tension. Change some batteries.
Ooh, yeah. Lovely.
One, two, that's better. Nice little bit of kick drum there.
Yeah.
DJ James, 10 song ideas in 30 seconds. Good work. McLovin is back. Hello, McLovin.
Yeah, it's changing rather a lot. Each of the segments could be 4 times as long.
A track of its
It would be a whole
own,
set then.
Well, this 7-minute track, 6.5.
DJ McLovin is saying, what happened? What didn't happen? So much has happened.
Hostlepor's just joined us as well. Hostleport, you've got a new fan in Simon Clement Jules. He loves your stuff and has been looking all over for your socials. Rhino UK's just joined us, and I noticed that you put your track in the last thread. I reposted it to the new one and then realised that you'd already put it in. So, welcome to the party. Arjax just joined us as well. David Jones says something classy and perhaps a bass drum and acid line, but similar in bass frequencies.
The thing is, what particular segment was that? Because that could have been 3 segments ago. You know what I mean? It's changed so much.
Eric MQ says 11 kinetic bass line, 9.5 cats for me so far.
And I love the predictability of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be making a fool of myself jumping in the air at the wrong point.
Ooh.
And I would be dancing to this.
Yeah, I think it's solid 9. Probably my favourite track so far. There are more tracks in the thread though,
Yeah.
so let's not give too high scores.
So I got excited too much.
Yeah. I keep expecting some airy thing to come around the corner in the video.
I wonder where this was filmed. It's got a sort of back streets of Marrakesh look about
Yeah.
it.
What did we tell us? No. Did you make the music? This is amazing, Card. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Yes, I made it in Cubase, and the video is an island off Croatia.
Oh, right, okay.
Adam Malcolm says this is the entire album condensed into a track. I don't know if you remember, but Frick did that one time to me. Fucking caught me right out as well. It was like a 6-minute long track, and it was like 2 minutes of like a teaser from each of the releases that he's got. And I'm like, oh, I'm loving the progression in this. And it's like, no. It's a different track. And I'm like, oh, okay.
We need warning.
DJ Jane says, I would steal the acid line for this, ask him nicely. I'm sure he would stem it up for you, mate. Yes, we have coffee badge, but not a lot.
Oh, it's getting low, isn't it?
It is getting low.
I'm gonna have yeah, we can have an inch or so each.
Sorry,
It's alright, got it.
it might be cold.
That's fine.
Yeah. Lukewarm.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put milk in it, so it's going to be even colder.
Colder, yeah.
I'm going to drain the dregs. There we go.
Strongest
Thank you very much. Keep me awake. I need to be.
Hospital says, nice tune. Picturing him walking around really slowly, this peaceful town with this blaring.
Yep.
Can't imagine he was listening to this at the time.
Might have been in his headphones.
Maybe. Bad Badger says, I don't want this to end. Well, unfortunately, I believe we're in the DJ outro now.
Yes, but I'm going to say it again and get really boring about it, because I think that every single segment could be 4 times as long, and this could be a 20-minute set almost in one track. And I would be dancing to it.
Oh, look, we get a shadow of him as well. That's Chris James over in Croatia.
Croatia,
on an island called Kirk.
Yep.
I'm going to give that a solid 9. Love the pace, love the noises. I understand what you're saying, but for me, it made the track move.
Yes.
I get what you're saying. Each segment could have been its own.
But let's be honest, when you play live, that's what your tracks are like.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they change
Sporadic,
a lot.
quickly. Well, I don't know if you saw last week's show, but I actually did a jam.
I didn't see last week's show. Sorry.
You didn't see last week's show?
No, I didn't see last week's show. I think I might have watched a couple of minutes of it. In fact, I might have missed the whole thing.
Oh, Lindsay!
I had a bad week last week.
Did you? One of those, was it?
It was one of those where I didn't want any input at all.
I get those.
You know what I mean?
Well, let's just go together. This is, for me, this is very controlled.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, very controlled.
I mean, usually you change everything every 4 bars. Or
Yeah,
so.
and there's no chaos pads in this either yet.
God.
I know, right?
No chaos pads.
Well, one of mine's got a left-right issue on it, so I might have to get a new one.
Okay.
But yeah, this, I mean, it sounds like music, right?
It sounds like music. It's good.
So yeah, a more controlled version of myself, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf, have you put it? You have. Now you put 2 in. Why have you put 2 in? That one was deleted. Okay, so Leaf Tack coming up. Love a bit of Leaf Tack. Oh, new match.
When we walked past and we just had a
Lindsay's show at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
so
No, I've got a very colourful shirt on at the moment.
Fucking long minute intro.
cannabis.
Thank you very much, Jordan Williams.
Cannabis.
Methinks Leaf likes to partake in the spicy broccoli.
Spicy broccoli.
I've
Oh,
found
dear.
a new guy on Facebook to follow. His name's Stoner Gump,
Right.
and yeah, to get around the legality of things, he does it all with broccoli.
Okay.
Spicy broccoli.
Funny.
I get the feeling that word is going to be repeated a billion times in this track. Yeah, man, Midnight Band, absolutely. I can play it now if you have to go. Then I can play it right now, or I can play it next week. Which would you prefer? So, have you have any tracks you play in, love? You're right, if I can find you, Midnight Bandit. Well, you're not in the show. Not in the thread. Unless you're under something else that I don't know about. X-Track, is it? That's Marios. I can't find you, fella.
It'll look like 1 and 3 tracks.
Cannabis. Yes, I was. We walked past this kind of smell of cannabis. So I looked through the window and saw what's believed to be a hydroponics factory. Cannabis.
Midnight Bandit, send it to me so that I send it to me on one of my profiles and I'll get it done over.
Cannabis.
I can't.
So we looked through.
It's quite playful, this one, isn't it?
I like this bit. This bit is coalesced it into a nice track. It felt like something was missing beforehand.
It's very fast.
And speed just instantly pulls me to the back. You know, if it's 100 under 120 BPM, like not impressive.
Long track, but yeah. Playful and funky.
Is it muddy? Or is it just all in that form of frequency? I don't think it's
It's
muddy.
not muddy. No, it's not muddy. It's going to change dramatically in a minute. Look at the trace.
I'll bet it said something about candles.
Possibly.
Slap that like button, people!
Cannabis.
Told you.
Yeah.
Cannabis. So we looked through. Yes, I was. We walked past this kind of smell of cannabis.
Farty.
So what's believed to be a hydroponics factory. Cannabis. 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 So we looked through. Cannabis. 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 So we looked through.
It feels like you're beating me over the head with a cannabis dildo leaf. Cannabis. 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 If you're gonna have a part where like it breaks down, have somebody talking about THCA,
Or
THC,
just slowing the word down. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy techno. Jason Marsh says, what do you call it? Happy what? Happy techno. DJ James gives it an 8.4. I'm inclined to give it somewhere near that myself as well. Me and DJ Jones often land very much similar on our markings. I like the pace. I like the playfulness of it. It really coalesced here when that.
Yeah.
Cannabis.
That synth line came in.
Yeah, because it felt like it was lacking something. And
Yeah.
then suddenly
Yeah.
that pops in, and it was absolutely.
Woo. Yeah.
The only criticism I have for the track is keep repeating one word over and over again.
Yeah. Without any effects, any change.
Yeah. It's a bit hippopotamus.
It feels a bit lazy.
Yes, it does feel a bit.
And that's an awful comment to make, but it does.
Yeah. Go find somebody talking about the cannabinoid receptors that you've got in your brain, how THCA is turned into THC, decarboxylation. There's so many subjects of which you can pull some vocals out and have them talk about it. And I think that would be the way to go on that one. I don't think there's anything wrong with the track.
Or just a little sample from Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, a little bit of sample from Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, just to give it some variation.
Yeah.
But the same word, boom, boom, it just, yeah.
Tony Duncan says, I've nothing left in the brain. We all have cannabis receptors in our brain, Tony. It's whether or not we have overdone them or not. And literally, all you need to do is take a 2-day break and your levels are back to normal. You know, most people just keep fucking chugging away on it. It's like, no, don't do that. Anyway, Midnight Bandit.
Morgan says, rip some vocals from Reefer Madness.
Yeah,
Can I make a suggestion?
absolutely.
Hawkwind did a track called Reaper Madness, which is fucking awesome.
Really?
Because it's a complete mistake of the film from the 1940s. Listen to it, listen to the vocals, superb.
I was literally about to say, have you seen Reaper Madness? Remember a couple of years ago, Channel 4 did a cannabis night?
Madness.
Don't forget, you'll start sucking off the devil if you smoke weed.
Hawkweed. They have been called Hawkweed once or twice. This is strange.
Never know quite where you're going to get from it like that.
No.
It's usually in the lo-fi trip-hop-y hip-hop vibe.
Yeah.
By his own admission, he does say it's a bit hectic, and I will agree with you.
Hectic but ponderous at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely, DJ James. Whilst using any vocal sample, I like to sync it somehow to be, makes it more rhythmical. Break the bits down. So,
I love the way that the tempo changed then. Although I say the tempo, no, it was the swing changed. Yeah. And now it changes again. Now that's good.
the Sapper says too much noise at once. I kind of agree. You could pull some of the elements out. The bass line I like.
I don't mind a lot going on as long as you have a break every now and then.
That's what I mean. Pull some elements out.
And then put it back in again.
Yeah.
Give people a bit of breathing space. Not total breathing space. Audio frequency separation, breathing space. You know what I mean?
Really distorted trumpet. Maybe lift the drums a little bit. They sound like they're secondary to the noises that are going on. Midnight Bandit says it was an experiment. It works, you know, it absolutely works. Undercover NN, Bandit Beats.
I get every one of them motherfuckers.
So Verm says, I like how all the different elements are panned in different places, which I think makes it interesting. If it were not, it wouldn't be so good.
And that's the problem, I think, in your room, because we don't really hear the stereo effect.
Yeah.
So we miss out on some of the,
a lot.
you know, stereo separation.
I kind of agree with Sapro. Some of this would be great. Trimmed down for me. Love the sample. Yeah, I think if it was an experiment, the experiment worked well. I don't think it's going to score you massively highly. But yeah, it was a bit hectic by your own admission. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
I would have liked to have seen a breakdown in the middle where it became a lot more crisp and clean, just for, say, 8 bars, and then it came back to the sort of full-on chaos again.
I agree. I'll give you somewhere near an 8 on that one, Bandit. Like I say, for an experiment, lo-fi trip-hoppy, kind of worked. It was a bit hectic.
And a bit wonky.
Very, very wonky. Okay, Surreal80. Here is my remix of Bad Badger's track. Such an epic original that I gave it the SBZ twist. Just needs mix and master, and we'll do the same for the OG track for the Clown Army Bandcamp release. Ooh, fantastic. I have 2 releases that I need to release sometime soon as well. Turn that up. No worries, Midnight Bandit. Thank you very much for putting your track in.
Yeah.
Like, people lost their shit over this track. Like the original.
In a good way?
Yeah, like, they were like, oh, Badge, this is really good. And it was like something that he made like 20 odd years ago. That
Right.
was kind of like one of his first forays into,
The moment opens out
Does
into
need
the
master.
flow of present peace. And I am in the only true home we ever can.
and
have.
again, we have a very lo-fi URL. Oh, I'm wrong.
Nice.
Did you send the stems over to him, Badge, or did he just rip it off of wherever it was?
Track of the night.
Yeah, Badger might be a little bit biased on this one. Slap on that like button.
Yeah, no stems existed.
Ah,
So it's just ripped.
sounds nothing like the original. Yeah, everybody wants to see this put in for track of the night, and I'm not surprised. It's Relay Zero is definitely track of the night material. Does need a bit of a mix and master just to balance some of those sounds that are in there. Joined us. Welcome to the party, fella. And Nazmaz as well.
That works lovely.
Perfectly predictable.
Yeah.
Perfectly predictable. That is what you need in dance music. Low and a bit mellow, but people want this put through to track of the night, so who am I to say anything?
It's danceable.
Yes, it is very danceable. Is there any need for a minute long
Fade out.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a minute long fade out.
Yeah.
Tony Duncan says, D&B not usually my thing, but this is solid. I think this appeals to people because it's not jump up, it's not down with kids, it's made with emotion.
It's mature drum and bass.
Yes, yes. Not like intelligent drum and bass, which wasn't really that intelligent.
That was excellent.
Bit long on the fade out there, though.
Nah, that's alright, just gives people time to mix in the next track.
Yeah.
Stands on its own as a track would also go well in a mix.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, people want it to put through to Track of the Night. Would I change anything about it? No, not at all.
No, at all.
Am I surprised that Cy Green loved this track? Yes, I am. Am I surprised that he wanted to remix it? Yes, I am. Am I surprised at the outcome? Yes, I am. So, you know, good things all round, really.
Yep.
Alright, Tony Duncan, you're up next. The synthwave type track from the upcoming album, Homogenized Culture. You might have to turn the volume up a bit. No problem. What is wrong with these people? It's supposed to be 23 minutes. Seconds. It's going to be too late. Tony, do some more surf rock. That was brilliant. Yeah, and a low and slow URL.
Nice.
Not reading out full fledged comment. Yes, Raybacks. The variety of the URL is one of the plus points for it.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, Badge, you're not on social media, so you can't orchestrate that. So I think I'm staying. DJ Jane says, just me or something out of key, bass line, or deep notes? Ooh. It's not like Tony can do something out of key. I don't think it is. Sounds like you're
I'm really trying to listen.
manipulating it or something.
I'm really trying to listen to hear to figure out what you're saying, because I did catch it for a second, and I think, ooh, no, right. Bass notes can sometimes sound out of key when they're not.
Rivet says, put this track public. I need it in my playlist. There is an album forthcoming from Tony of this stuff.
I think like that bass line, okay, is made from two different oscillators that have been detuned very slightly to give them a fatter feel. And because one of them is slightly detuned, it can make it sound slightly out of tune, I reckon.
Dog.
What are you doing, dog?
Trying to get under my duvet.
Oh, right. Boop.
Oh, the light says there is a bass note that's off.
See, the bass was detuned just slightly. Yeah, there we go.
Bad Badger says, you can suck Zuckerberg's teat all you want. I have 2 whole real world friends. Yeah, all my friends live in my computer.
I was talking about this with the guy I work with today.
Yeah?
About friends, yeah. I'm quite fortunate. I've got a few. Who some of which I've known most of my life, some of which are relatively new, as in I've only known them for 25 years.
That's relatively new.
Yeah.
There's a touch of spread to the bass line, ever so slightly, making it sound a wee bit off.
Yeah.
If you want harmony, do not detune. Well, I mean, sometimes that detune is nice.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with what he's done.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do understand what somebody was saying, and I can't remember who said it.
DJ
No,
Jones.
DJ Jones, yeah. Wait, what are you doing?
Trying to get under my bed for some reason.
What are you doing?
Stop it.
You
Don't get a chihuahua, people. Do not get a chihuahua. They are duvet diving little fucktards.
Just watch Ren and Stimpy and you will understand.
Yeah, I know. Here, he looks all sweet and innocent. He's not. He is not. They bark at the door for no fucking reason. They bark at people farting outside the door. They do not give you a minute's peace. They are a nightmare breed. And if anybody wants him, please let me know. I will package him up and send him out to you. Even if you live in Russia or something, I will get the dog to you.
Right, DJ Jones has said something. Right, the melody is so crisp, okay, that it needs a bass line that is just as clear.
Okay.
I don't know about needs.
No.
But if it had a bass line that was just as clear, there wouldn't be that sense of detune.
Yes.
I don't know about needs it, but I agree that if you listen carefully, you can hear that the bass line is slightly off. But that's part of the track.
Yeah,
I think it was deliberately done to give us... I mean, a detuned bass line is fatter.
Yes, a detuned bass line is fatter. So DJ Jones says 9 for melody, 7 for detune. Sounds of James gives it a 9. It was nice, but I find it hard to pull a number on it. Yeah, agreed.
I never put
Remy.
numbers on it, so that's fine by me.
I try not to. I was gonna give it licking a 9. It could be potential for track of the night as well. Potential. Okay, next up, Graham Manders.
If DJ Jones hadn't pointed out, I wouldn't have even noticed.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got a good ear. Going on.
The melody seems a little slurred.
It's almost rig psytrance.
Now I'm going to do a little bit of sharing.
Synth tracks
Yeah.
are slightly fighting. I think it's a deliberate pump, or maybe a side chain. I don't know enough about it to be able to say. Definitely pumping going on there. Good dance track.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got a sort of psytrance feel to it, but it's not psytrance. It's got a rig techno feel, but it's not rig techno. It's rig psy.
It's got one foot in the donk box as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it. What I will say about this track because he just usually does a brrrr. He's changed up. And for that, I've got to give you kudos. I think I'm going to give you 8.2 on this one, DJ Shade. It does feel a little bit confused about what genre it wants to be in.
I don't mind that.
No?
Because it means that you can be put into loads of different mixes.
Yeah.
It's danceable. Lots of people would dance to that.
Yeah, it's very danceable.
Lots of psytrance snobs would dance to it, and a lot of techno snobs would dance to it without realising that it's got a foot in each court.
I wouldn't call myself a techno snob.
No, but there are them out there.
Correct. Okay, so Naz Maz, who is up for track of the night from last week. I'll just give you. No, I need the actual post. Give me the post.
Jen says the melody was a bit naive and samey, but it works. Yes, it works. Yeah.
It's nice to be able to see Naz Maz doing his thing on the actual machines as well.
Very similar to Leafs. Yeah, it's got that same happy puck. Why's my nail cracked?
Airtime P says, more stuff getting in the way. How many cats have we issued? In this one, I think it might be an 808. Just like the darker stuff, but it's bouncy. DJ thinks so drop the melody out a little bit, and Bad Badger agrees with him. I can get it. Yeah, the sound quality for a live jam is pretty good.
true.
Yeah, but I'm going to agree with you actually. 9 for the jam. Oh, that was a bit loud. For what it for 2 boxes and 2 synths, he's got a lovely sound that comes out of there. The 383 is always playful. It's always really nice. Sippy Sets reminds me of the type of stuff unused to make when I was high back in my younger days. Guess I was happier then and on drugs and that. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you, Sippy. If that came on in a club, I'd be on the dance floor for that, throwing shapes around in a happy way. Dynamic says, this is quite frantic for me. Can't imagine spending too long listening to this as part of the writing process. Just not my bag. Sounds are clean though. 8.1 cats. You can't please everybody.
No,
and there's
you're not trying to.
no need to try.
No.
Absolutely.
But
Monkey.
for a jamming track,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
very good.
Yeah. All of Nazmaz stuff is really good. I love the way that he uses his 303. It's not your typical pew 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 pew. It's got melody going on to it. I really like it. Okay, Sour Alien. I nearly listened to this the other day. DJ Jones, do you have a track in the thread this evening? If you do, I will play it now. Yeah, you do. I'll play it next. Hunter Killer by the Sour Alien. Don't forget you can catch the Sour Alien.
Man will literally be taken out of the equation in this very 21st century Hunter Killer machine.
He's listening to a lot of metalheads. They've started releasing stuff again, and you can tell the influence in that. It's so stripped back. There's barely anything going on. That fucking sub bass is beautiful.
Yeah.
There will be a live stream. Don't worry, Paul. June or July, Unhinged Filth. I will be opening a group chat at the end of this month to remind people. Yeah, my bum and back could be already. We're only an hour into the show.
Yeah.
I see there are a lot of shares coming up for the URL. Fantastic. Well done, people. Support your local URL. Support your local music dealer.
Yeah, but let's face it, the URL is global.
It is global.
So, support your global URL.
Exactly.
We've made the world a very small place.
Sometimes the worldwide thing goes against us. And that would be for doing the night. Not everybody can make it, which is really disappointing.
Yeah.
Hunter Killer machine. Hunter Killer machine. Hunter Killer machine. Hunter Killer machine. Man will literally be taken out of the equation in this very 21st century Hunter Killer machine. Drone warfare technology.
expected more percussion as it went through. It's rolling along nicely. It's a good roll. Sapper said, just bought this. Fantastic. Like I say, it does come off of an album, which I will share in a minute. Can imagine this on a 10k rig. The bass would be insane. Your guts would just be wobbling around in there. Remy says this one could possibly be a track of the night as well.
I think so.
Might be a touch empty for me, but if you guys want it in there, we shall put it in there. Be nice to get track of the night. To say I'm nervous, Badger, is an understatement. Badger says, are we going to give Mark some help making Saturday run smoothly? No vodka and ketamine cocktails for breakfast, people. I mean, that sounds like the worst breakfast ever. Can I not have sausage and
bacon and eggs?
Yeah, hash browns.
Fried mushrooms. Beans on toast.
Yeah. Eggs,
everything,
black pudding, you know, yeah. I liked it, Tim. It rolled along nicely. I'm going to give you an 8.5 on it. I expected there to be a little bit more percussion towards the end of it, though, just to keep it rolling a little bit more. You kept the low vibe going throughout the whole thing. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Okay, Mother Riddan by DJ Jones, who asked to disappear to work in a minute. What are you doing for work these days, DJ Jones?
Motherfucker, 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 motherfucker.
Oh, yay, yay! DJ Jones has a sample pack out there, and I highly fucking recommend it. Alright, you've smashed us in the face with that bass already, mate. Thank you very much, Elsa. So yeah, no ketamine and vodka for breakfast. Let's have a full English.
Porridge.
On the full English?
No.
Instead
of, as an alternative to.
Ooh.
I like my porridge.
I heard somebody say today that drinking black coffee was like drinking depression. Eating porridge for breakfast is like depression.
Not when you put it's got syrup in it.
Okay, maybe not. Oh, it just gets better!
Yeah. That is such a good sound.
Well, what are you going to introduce next?
Yeah. Did the show just get louder? Yes. Yes, it did. Oh.
You wouldn't have expected a piano.
No.
But it works.
It does. I think it gives everybody a chance to go.
Yeah. Crimson Plotter! How is it, my friend? Haven't seen you for a couple of weeks. And I will echo what you've just said, track of the night. I might have to pull rank and decide that is track of the night. No, that is track of the night. Regardless, that was fucking brilliant. Bassline came in, added little things as you needed to along the way.
Yeah.
Pace wasn't massive, didn't need to be.
No.
Go on.
Get the bass face going.
Get the whole way through the
You know what
track.
I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the entire way through the track.
Oh.
David Johnson, I think that might be the best thing you've ever sent us. And if you don't win track of the night for that track, there is something criminally wrong with the world. That has gone into the pot for track of the night for fucking sure.
But we've got to remember, there is something criminally wrong with the world.
There is.
So who knows what will happen?
World, yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, so David Johnson, I hope that you go to work, whatever you're doing right now, with a big fat smile on your face, because that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yenti, you're up next. Right, before we get into that. Right, okay, so yeah, no, straight in, no intro. But then, what the chuff in hell is all that? And then we've got some more beat coming in here, and then we've got no beat there, and then we've got more beat coming up here.
We'll find out in a minute.
We really will. It's a private track, so it can't get put through to track of the night. Crimson Clock says not too shabby. In a mate's house who moved out last week and has dog hair everywhere, using his electricity and oven to make pies. I understand. I have 3 cats and 1 dog, and the 1 dog sheds more hair than the 3 cats combined. I live my life under 3 inches of cat hair and dog hair.
This is so weird.
Yeah, right? No, not yet, Ravex. It's not been played yet. Yenti needs that medieval. Medieval?
Yeah.
Yeah. The synth. Yenti needs
the,
that.
Teenage Engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're only about 180 quid. Would you club together and buy it for him?
I'm completely confused by this track.
Me too. Yeah. Oh, I've skipped it. Whoops. Good job, somebody reminded me.
Yeah.
And then just ends.
What?
Yeah. Go on then.
I'm really confused because I don't even know where to start. I mean, had a really twisted little melody going on, quite at 2 points.
I kind of like that. Worm says he didn't like the melody. I kind of like it.
I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm not saying I did like it. It was just such a twisted little melody that made me think, what the hell?
Yeah.
But the bits
structure.
in between, that's it, the structure.
Yeah.
I'm...
Yeah, was there predictability in that one? No.
None whatsoever.
What I will say is, Leonti, your frequencies were on point. The melody was crystal clear. The kick drum was lovely and loud.
Yes.
There was nothing that I would want you to do within the frequency range to change that at all. What I would like you to do, why have you got like an 8-bar of Duff Duff intro, and then like, what, 32 bars? Probably even more than that of...
weirdness. Worm has put it very well. I don't hate it, I just don't understand it.
There we go. That's the one. Yenti, again, from where you were to where you are, miles better in your clarity, quality. The melody sat really nicely over it. I thought it was a bit jarring, but it sat nicely over
it. Was jarring. It's definitely jarring.
Yeah.
But it just, I'm completely confused. Right.
Yeah.
All I can say.
Go.
You dance to a different drum.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Than the rest of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so different from everything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's obviously a plan behind it.
Yes.
But, right. It reminds me of something, and I can't think of what. Okay.
The teenage engineer in medieval synth, like Lindsay. Yenti needs one. Yenti absolutely needs one. If we could crowdfund it for him, then I absolutely would.
Right. Worm says it reminds me. So it reminds me of something as well. Back in the 1960s, okay, the conventional bands occasionally would do something really weird and just completely different from anything else they'd done, and they put it on an album, and you'd think, huh? What? And then they go back to their normal stuff again. That's what it feels like. It feels like almost like a 1960s experimental bit, apart from the which is very modern.
Yeah, which is very modern. Yenti, I don't know what kind of a score I can put on this, but I will give you a 9 for the clarity, for the fact that the kick drum was there was no compression issues going on.
No.
Everything was lovely. I just think you need to structure it a little better.
Or not. Maybe this is what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
This is the thing. We don't understand.
Yeah, his point of view coming from it. But yeah, the quality, the clarity, I really like the jarring melody. I thought it was really good. And you definitely need one of those Teenage Engineer machines. You really, really do.
That jarring melody was the bit that made me think 60s.
Oh, okay. Is it this one?
No, the bit... It's that bit. Yeah. Because it sounds like it's a piece of like 1940s or 1950s music that there's been stuffed in there as a counterpoint to the other weirdness, to the Duff, yeah. Oh God. Put it this way, it certainly made us talk a lot.
That's what I was going to say. Okay, Giles, drop you up next, and then Jonas, it's you. Sorry, mate, I got a little bit confused.
Bad Badger has made a point. Experimental was often code for utter dog shit, and it wasn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Absolutely, I will agree with that. So, Drop Out. This is actually Drop Out, and not it's double glazing Persona. Fucking hell. This is vastly different to the stuff we put in last time. Like the rumble that he's got going on. Ravex, Yenti has his own start, absolutely. And we don't want that start to change, we just want it to become a little bit more accessible for a wider audience, is all. A snap. Cathartic throb, more like.
It's a good name for a band.
Yeah.
Cathartic throb. Rig techno.
Yeah, absolutely. Love that noise.
Yep.
double glazing, almost side transy kind of stuff to the techno. I wondered when somebody was going to say that. Gave the wife the cathartic throb the other night. No worries, DJ Jones. I hope whatever it is that you're doing for work in an evening is easy and pleasurable, and that you've gone to work with a smile on your face.
Yes. Some rig techno is like this, but not intriguing. This is intriguing as well as being, you know, head of the bass bins.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. And again, like, music's changed, and I put a post up in the URL saying how music can become a little bit more basic over time, and it has. If you go to any free party, it's literally just massive fucking kick drum, massive kick drum, very little melody, very little else going on to it, and that's fine. But you know, that's absolutely fine.
This is more mature.
Yes, there's melody going on, there's structure going on to it. And it is nearly 8 minutes long as well. Bye. Catch you later, DJ Jones. Work at 7 AM. Oh, that sucks. Needs to change up, mate. Okay, we've got progression on the acid line. Yeah, we had a cymbal in there. Yes, it did get played while you were on the train, Iron Maniac, I believe. Yes, you did. Did you have that track? No, I've skipped it.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake,
We've been a bit erratic tonight.
I'm all over the fucking place.
Lovely.
You're next up, Marius. Jason Marsh, a dead little builder that drags you into an intoxicating wall of sound.
Good description.
I would like to see a little bit more going on. We've had that acid line and drum loop for a while now.
Yeah, but in front of a rig, I don't think it would matter.
No.
That siren.
Sirens fit in everything.
Yeah.
Everything should have a siren. Police or otherwise. Oh! Nice kick that came back in. Here outside, could I have 3 admins in the chat? In the chat?
Oh yes. Now this, I would have you all over this.
When you're in a field, when you're at a rig, time has absolutely no meaning, you know?
You just need that predictability.
Yeah.
And this has got it in spades.
Built for ecstasy. Yes, it is indeed.
I would say it's built for mining.
Mining? Mining.
Mining. Amphetamine.
Oh, amphetamine. Yeah, it's got to be a 9 at least. I mean, it could potentially be tracking a 9 as well. Jason March says tracking a 9, gives it a 10.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with Jason on this one. This is
It's everything you want.
the sweat would be pouring off me by now, and I'd be grinning like a maniac with my eyes closed. And I probably would have headbutted the person behind me and in front of me, and whacked the people either side.
Get out of my damn space.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many times he's done that little short drop and then brought it straight back in again. It just works every single time.
Pregnant pauses. Pregnant pauses are really important in music. Alan Cropper says, I don't think this is euphoric enough to be an E tune, definitely a K tune.
It's nasty.
Yeah, well, it depends on how you like your music, I think.
Yeah, and I like my music nasty.
Yeah.
This is just spot on.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
That lasted a long time and it didn't matter. It's wonderful.
The only thing I would say is that this carried that same acid line and bass drum for a little while, but like we said, in front of a rig, in a field, time loses all, and you're just into that 4/4, bang, 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 and then it came back in here with a lovely, a new kick, and just revitalized the tune. Yeah, I'm gonna slap that one in for track of the night, I think.
I've got sort of rocking backwards and forwards with sort of wide staring eyes. Yeah, dark techno. I love dark techno.
Yeah, I love
as long as it's got a bit of acid in it. If it's really boring dark techno, because some dark techno is just too subdued, even though it's frantic and it's pounding, it doesn't go anywhere. That went somewhere.
Yeah, I had structure to it, a lot of structure. It was really, really good.
Whew.
Okay, so my Maniac coming up.
I like that.
Apparently, this one's for you, Lens.
This is also my thing.
It does sound a bit side trancey, doesn't it?
It is.
Where we actually are, which is there.
Nice. I'd be dancing to this as well.
I'd be off at the bar.
I know you would. It's slightly right.
It's got a foot in the techno box.
Yep, and it uses that slightly darker notes. I'm not going to call it a key, but it's
It's got the dark tone, right?
It's got a slightly dark tone to it, and psytrance with a slightly dark tone to it. I prefer to happy psytrance. I mean, this is the thing. I have different dance modes. This would be, I would be smiling and I'd be dancing more gently,
Yes,
you know what I mean, and enjoying it. Whereas the previous one, it would be angry teddy bear stuff, do you know what I mean?
Right in bass.
Fuck off everybody, which is another part of me, and I like it both. If I have any criticism of it, it's not quite predictable enough.
I was literally about to say the same thing. You kind of stuttered and jarred here. There you go. There's
Yeah.
one stutter. Back in.
And then back in. And it's...
And then out again.
Yeah.
Back in.
Yeah.
And I believe we go back out again.
But he don't come back in. You see what I mean? It was like, oh, okay, so he's going to go in, out, and then he doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's like, ooh.
Ooh.
So what am I meant to do? You know what I mean? There's predictability, and then there's being told what's coming.
Yes.
You're announcing the next drop. You're announcing bringing the beat back. Right, tease them. No, I don't want to be teased.
Well, if you're going to tease, Charlie Ryan is the person to look out for tease. That man just builds it up and up and up and up and down and then up and up and up. That's tease.
And now it's got that sort of slightly Arabic feel to it, or Asian subcontinent feel to it, which again I like. I know you don't.
I don't. Spooncore says, reposting my track, guys. Sorry if you played and I missed it. I'd like your thoughts. Well, let's see where you fall in there. I know that you did put one in. Oh, you're next up, but I know that you put it in right at the end, so we'll play that one. It's got a bloody wailing girl in it.
It's actually it's meant to sound like one of those sort of horny things that people play in Sahara Desert or something. But
Right.
again, it works for me.
Paul Francis says, love this one, and I am not surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a sitar, but it sounds more like a horn. I think what it's called. Nah, I'm not going to be able to figure it out. It's weird.
Yeah.
Static. But they were in Froome, weren't they?
They were, yeah. They're doing a UK tour at the moment. They're all over the place.
What, Eat Static?
Yeah.
There's bits of them I like, but right. Yeah, I was noodling with the glitch. Yeah,
You're confusing the dance floor, is what you
yes, that's it. I like the pace, I like the beats, I like the sound. It needs, my criticism of it is the predictability was lacking.
Yeah.
And that would have thrown me a little bit. And I'm a simple soul. I need to be told when the beat's
Most
coming
bands
back
as
in.
well, we're basically drugged up goblins. You know? And we want clear, precise
Instructions.
Yeah,
I need to know when it's coming back in. Yeah.
When we shoot our arm up in the air to nothing, you're like, oh, fuck. Run away to the toilet or something. I'm going to let you talk about that one. Well, in fact, you did just,
yeah.
You know?
I liked everything about it except for the lack of predictability. That's it.
Yeah. Those. I mean, it wasn't even glitches. It was more a case of, oh, I'm going to stop the beat, then I'm going to bring it back,
Yeah.
then I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to really stop it.
Yeah, and that completely threw me.
Yeah.
I would have, because the first two set you up for another one's coming in, and it didn't. And that would have made me feel very foolish on the dance floor.
Absolutely.
And I would have got a bit sulky and probably gone to the bar at that point.
I don't know how to put a number on it because...
Actually, that's not true. What I would have done is I would have gone to the side and sat down and rolled a cigarette and pretended that I meant to do that all along.
Yeah.
So, I just like predictability. I don't like being teased.
Yeah.
I remember going to a nightclub down in Seaton many, many years ago, and the DJ kept on building it up and then going, come on, you got to work for it. Come on, you got to work for it. And I was thinking, no, I don't. I paid to come in. I don't have to work for it at all. Just give me the beat back. But he didn't, and I got very sulky.
Did you tell him?
No, I got thrown out.
Oh,
I
you got thrown out?
Yeah, I misbehaved.
How badly?
Oh, God, you have no idea.
Smile on her face.
They called the cops.
You're kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. We really fucking misbehaved.
Jesus Christ. I didn't think Lindsay had it in her, but apparently she did. Yeah.
Oh dear.
For me, Marios, that one's around about a 7. It leans too far towards the psytrance for me. And they're not even glitchy. They're just kind of breaks. The pregnant pauses weren't quite in the right place, and you did something really weird sort of towards the end, which kind of just tripped us up again.
Oh, those what do you call them? Stutters.
Yeah.
Stutters don't work in psytrance.
They can do, but it depends on where they are. I think
They've got to be slow stutters. If you go,
Yeah.
that works. But just having a little, it's like, what the fuck's that?
Where did that come
Did the CD slip?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because all the psytrance DJs use CDs. Okay,
dear.
Ravex, David Kushner, Daylight Remix. This guy put in a really weird track last time, right? Really weird track.
Telling myself I won't go there. Oh, but I know that I won't care.
Like the vocals.
Trying to wash away all the blood still. This loss is a burden that we both share. Two sinners can atone from a long prayer. Souls tied, intertwined by pride and guilt.
Iron Maniac is actually responding and yeah, make more please, but make it with techno predictability with psytrance sounds,
Yeah, absolutely.
and it works better on a dance floor. But I don't want to talk because I'm listening to this.
I think this is really good. It's not what I expected from you, Ravex, at all.
Telling myself I won't go there. Oh, but I know that I won't care. Trying to wash away all the blood I spilled. This loss is a burden that we both share. Two sinners can atone.
Who's David Kushner, by the way?
Souls tied, intertwined by pride and guilt.
Wow.
I have a feeling that track's not finished.
Towards the end, it got a bit experimental with the stutters,
I kind of like that.
but it sounded a bit experimental compared to the rest of it, which was clear and simple. It probably wasn't simple. It sounded simple. It sounded beautifully separated. The vocals, as Iron Maniac says, the vocals worked beautifully.
Yeah, they really
with
did.
heavy breakbeats.
Yeah, they really,
But
really
then
did.
towards the end, it started to get a little bit strange. No criticism, just it was noticeable. But yeah, I really appreciated that.
Yeah, I thought that was brilliant. In fact, so much so that I've already put it through to Track in the Night. I thought it was great. It was a breath of fresh air. I thought it was really good. Yeah, going to make it longer into a full track. That was going to be my only criticism from it. Is it's a little bit long. You could easily double that. Stick a nice break in there as well. And I think they evolved the glitches a little bit as well. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really, really good. Okay. This is cracking out on me. Right. Ken, you are up.
yeah. How have I managed to cut myself? Remember doing that? Furniture.
Rayvex, you're very, very welcome.
This is a proper skanking track.
Yeah. Got bass face all over it. Don't forget, you can catch Ken. Yeah? Vocal work in this one. Vocal work is insanely good.
I love the fact that it's got that really nasty bass and then happy little vocal.
It's a bit
Yeah,
as well.
little tiny bits.
Tiny little
Yeah,
bits.
all you need.
I agree with you. My manipulation. Let's get rid of winter. I am tired of it. I'm sick to death of feeling fucking cold.
Yeah. The day was nice though.
A bit chilly, but sunny.
I was working, I was lugging furniture, I was hot.
Yeah, I can't wait for the 2 weeks where the sun is out and it's too hot and we complain about that.
And I can get the motorbike out.
Let's go on holiday. I like that. Let's all go to Amsterdam. Let me get a passport and we'll all sort out a trip to Amsterdam. Yeah, Ken, people were asking for that to be put in for track of the night, so
Yeah.
it has been put in for track of the night. Would I change it?
Nope.
No? Have I got any advice for him?
Nope.
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 None whatsoever.
Nope.
If that was on the drum and bass stage, I'd
Yeah.
be leaping about like a twat.
Yeah, absolutely. Jesus Christ, Bad Badger, what's wrong with you? I fucking love walking in the frost at 7 a.m. in January. Fuck summer. You're
No,
mate.
no. I agree with him.
Okay.
It's really quite nice. But not when you have to scrape the ice off your car and then
yeah,
drive
yeah,
to work.
yeah, or
It's
drop the kids
lovely.
off or whatever.
Scrunchy leaves,
Yeah, yeah.
frosty, twinkling bits of frost on the trees. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, take the dog for a walk or something. Lovely.
Yeah.
But not when you have to work.
No, I agree. I
Not
agree.
when your house is cold. Not when you get up in the morning and you think, I really don't want to get out of bed because it's fucking cold.
freezing.
Because the wood burners now died and my house is freezing cold.
Okay, so next up we have Chump Wrecker. So who are you in the real world then, Chump Wrecker? Apparently you went to Eat Static and met up with Warren. Do I know you in the real world? Chump Wrecker's a great name, by the way. I'm hoping, like, the artist is called Chump Wrecker, and the track is called Enter the Darkness.
Okay.
This had better live up to its name. Oh, Ian Hanratty. Oh, okay. This better blow my socks off, fella.
I saw Eat Static at Field Fest about 6 years ago.
Okay.
And they had so much smoke machines that I actually got asthma. I don't get asthma, but I had to leave the tent because I couldn't breathe. Oh, yes.
Okay, so we've got a lo-fi drum and bass line. Where's the fucking techno?
We have had a techno. It was a banging dark techno. Oh, techno. Yeah, okay. I'm a bit shy.
Ah, you played with us in York. Okay. Yeah, we do.
That's where the side trans is. We don't talk about side trans.
Right,
Yeah, okay.
Subscribe to Jump Record.
Nice.
Stefan Johansson, welcome to the party. See you on Saturday, mate, or maybe Friday.
That sudden drop in pitch of your vocals warned you that the beat's coming back, and that was perfect.
Right, we've got 6 tracks in for Track of the Night so far, so... Stephen Coe, welcome to the party. Also, we'll see you on Saturday. And I will see Sibby on Saturday, and I will see Dynamix on Saturday, and I will see Mind Manipulator on Saturday, and I will see Bad Badger on Saturday, and I will see Elsa on Saturday, and anybody else who decides to come up.
Yeah. That repeated the interval of the first breakdown, and so you knew it was coming back in again.
Shoot or some acid underneath the synth lines. Lucy H, where have you been? We haven't seen you for time. There are tickets on the door. They are a little bit more expensive than if you pre-order them. Only by like £2.5. We have raffles going on, we have posters for sale, there's merch up there. I'll be bringing Clown Army t-shirts with me. Too short.
It could have gone on for longer.
Yeah, too short. Absolutely too short.
I hate saying it was too short. It was what it was. But I could have quite happily had another
minute or two
after that. Yeah, and I wouldn't have got bored with it.
No. Wasn't as dark as I was expecting, but I have put it through to Track of the Night. Would I change anything about it? Just maybe a touch longer.
And it could have been in the same set as the previous track, and I would have danced to both of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Ken and Chumpracker. Chumpracker, welcome to the party.
Nice.
I am now subscribed to your channel, and I would hope that you'll be putting more tracks in. Let's see how many tracks you've got in your...
And what I would say is it's always nice when a track finishes and we're hungry for more.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good sign.
That's the topic. I don't like topics. I don't understand. Anyway, let's see what this is. Yeah, no, I don't like topics. Topics drive me nuts. I want to go to the actual person's page. Anyway, Chumpracker, welcome to the party. Lovely to have you on. Why am I all the way up here? Oh yeah. And we are here.
Remy's off. Bye bye, Remy.
No worries, Remy. See you next week, hopefully.
Yep.
Okay, here is Synthetic. Hi, Synthetic here. Hardware Jams Challenge. Will it be summer? Ooh. Not what I expected from a summery Will It Be Summer. What adds a hazelnut in every bite?
Topic.
Synthetic is very, very good at doing melodies from around the world. Like this is blatantly Chinese or Oriental.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got very Oriental feel to it.
Far Eastern, I think, is the phrase we use nowadays.
Okay.
Your mic has dropped down a bit.
Has it?
Yeah, it's down there. There we go.
It doesn't. Like, I don't know if my head's too small or what, but this just doesn't want to sit on my head.
No, God, no. Yeah.
Probably because I got no hair.
What you need is a bit of sellotape on the back of it.
That's not a bad idea, you know. That's right, synthetic Tyree typo. Hi all, I'm back. Chinese instrumental with pentatonic scale.
It has got a very Far Eastern feel to it. Even the drums.
Yeah, oh yeah, they sound like the you know,
Great big ones, yeah. I can see them doing martial arts to this.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, this is in one of those 80s really badly dubbed fighting films.
Lovely.
Jason Marsh says, why am I feeling hungry? I too am feeling hungry, but I have no idea why you're feeling hungry. I'm going for a ham sandwich as soon as we finish the show. Yeah, some sort of martial artist.
In the middle of the forest.
Thank you.
What it reminds me of, have you seen the martial art that involves a big long ribbon?
Yes.
So it's a dance as well as
Yeah.
a martial art. It's
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah.
I forget the people who do it, but there's those monks. Shaolin monks. That's the ones. Well done. What's unusual about it? Because, you know, let's face it, the clown crew do occasionally mix in weird ethnic stuff with stuff. This is not mixed in with anything.
No.
It's pure
Yeah.
Far Eastern.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
I'm going to give you a 9, I think, for that one, fella.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
And completely, like I say, synthetic does a lot of the sounds from around the world, and that you know, if I hadn't have known that was on a machine,
Yeah.
I would have thought, you know, if there were no visuals for that, I would have thought that this was actually people,
Yeah.
you know, doing it, you know, live, which is great.
That was just really nice.
Yeah, Graham Lee says lovely and straight to the point. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
You're getting lines all over the place for that one, Synthetic.
Yeah.
Welcome back, my friend. We haven't seen you in a good couple of weeks, and I hope that you are doing well, whatever it is that you are doing. Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, like I say, if I didn't know that was on a machine, then I would think that was absolutely live.
Yeah.
Great stuff. And it says work in progress as well. You intend to do more to that? What more would you do?
I don't know. Use it as the introduction to something completely different afterwards, as you know what I mean? As in develop it into a more conventional track. I don't know.
Yeah, stick a 4/4 under it and then
Yeah.
name it.
Boom, boom, boom. No. Just taken in isolation, that was lovely.
Yeah, that was really, really nice. Okay, so we have an Arjang track coming up. What does it say? It says electronic music, gear jam, a break from the guitar this week. Ooh. We like your guitar, Arjang. Also, Arjang didn't know that the 707 came with song mode. It definitely does come with song mode, and it means that it will free up your hands to do the guitar rather than having to stop the guitar to press like next one over kind of thing. So I'm glad that you now know that is the case. But let's get stuck into this one. Some Way It Works. Very driving already. Yes, Giles, your track did get played and it is put through to track of the night. People absolutely fucking loved it. Rig banger all the way. somebody says, "Miss my machine," you've got an NPC or you've got a force. You don't need a machine. That's alright, Giles, don't worry about it, man. Just keep sending your tracks our way. Whether it's double glazing, or your side trance, or your techno, you're always right banging stuff.
It almost sounds like Dark Forest side. It's got that. Yeah. Don't know how to describe it. It's doing funny things to my head. I like it. Although that was weird.
Yeah.
That was a glitch.
Well, it was to introduce this bit, but I don't think it was needed.
Right.
And something as well.
Right.
Just not.
Right, okay, what I would say, it's, right, the percussion sound, it's got quite a few clever little bits in it that aren't needed. But it depends what you're trying to aim for. Because I immediately think Dark Forest side. And those clever little bits where it's a little bit glitchy aren't needed in Dark Forest Psy. But this isn't Dark Forest Psy. So I'm Chris.
Electric. Like almost. The noises work, Arjang.
Yeah.
I just think the structure needs a little bit of looking at.
Self-indulgent suede band, not going to argue with that. If I was at a forest party and they were playing this, I'd be thinking, yeah, then the glitchy bit would come on, and I think, ooh, yeah, so, but is that because I'm forcing it into a genre where it doesn't belong? That's quite possible.
Yeah, for me it leans more towards electro, slower, darker electro, but electro nonetheless.
Yes, because it doesn't have some of the elements of sort of Dark Forest side, but
yeah, Lucy H says some of it seems out of sync. I feel like it could be cleaned up a bit, and be real good. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where that's. It's like some of the beats don't quite fit. I love the stretchy tape noise. See,
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
it's almost like the loop doesn't quite fit, and
yes,
forced it back into the beginning.
Yeah.
New discoveries, yeah, absolutely, Arjang. The idea of the track is there, the sounds are all there. You just need a little bit of a sequencing rejiggle.
I mean, the stutter's fine.
Yeah.
That bit.
Yeah.
But there's a glitch somewhere where it's almost, as you say, it's almost like the loop is one beat too short or too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you go, ooh, yeah.
So, Arjang,
what are you doing?
Tidy it up a little bit,
What are you
send it
doing?
back to us,
What are you doing?
and we'll give it a mark. I like the idea that you've got there, the bass that you've got there going on. Everything apart from the structure of it was working for you. But I did enjoy listening to it. Someone
As I said,
fun.
As I said, I wanted to dance to it,
Yeah.
but those little glitches occasionally threw me.
Would have put me way off.
Yeah.
On the dance floor, and that's a danceable track.
Yeah.
It is a danceable track.
And I happen to like Dark Side Forest tracks,
Yeah.
and when you put the two together, that's even better. And that could have been that sort of track. But I don't like forcing things into a genre when they don't belong. So I'm not sure what you were trying to achieve, but it felt as a noir film, as the detective walks to a deserted rainy street. Yeah,
absolutely.
That would work as well. Yeah.
Okay, right now, UK, are you still on? Oh, this sounds like Psy. -5.
3 different sidetracks, even though one of them was actually forced.
Yes, right in the UK it's still on. What made you put a sidetracks track in? You're known for drum and bass, fella.
Nothing wrong with a bit of side.
Really depends on who you ask.
That's why I'm here. This is classic full on.
I like the bass.
Yep.
Paul Flanger, do you have a track there as well? I think you said that you had some. Sydney's got one track there, one track there, one track there, one track there. Ah, Sydney's got 4. 4 Paul Flanger. Why couldn't Paul Flanger play? Okay, so it's not just Sydney. Will's put a track in. I'm not far from the end of the track.
Well, that's good because I've got to go about 10 o'clock, so.
No, that's fine.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with this track.
But
It's not my favourite sort of sign. Because you could come back, if this was in a set, you could come back 2 hours later and it would sound like it was the same track.
yeah.
Full on Psy is, I mean, good beat.
I had the synthesizer right on top of the kick drum, and then just making it a little bit low involved for me.
Yeah, it is the harsher Psy style. It's full on Psy, that's what it's called, and it's not my favourite sort of Psy because I find it a little bit samey.
Welcome to the party, 10 Mils. Good to have you here. Hope to see some new music from you soon.
However, I have been to many psytrance parties
Where you have danced to this.
for days.
Yeah.
Literally.
That is my issue with psytrance. Literally, you walk into a psytrance and it's like this.
Yep. You go away, you have a meal, you have a little sleep, you chat with your mates, and it's the same track. Yeah. It's not, but and then you just drift back in and carry on dancing.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Yeah, once you get into the zone, you're in there. And that's fine.
LSD lasts a long time.
I'm not saying a word. And it's got the classic breakdown in the middle where everyone's going, yeah.
Side does have its place at the back of far corner of the field.
Yes, with about 30 or 40 people who are devoted
To psytrance.
full-on psytrance people who will be there all weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to be one of them until the techno stage fires up, and then I'm over there, and then they stop. I'll have to go back to the side head. Look, I said it about 4 times at the start, Bad Badger. I mean, you know, it's great fun to dance to this stuff.
Yeah, it really is. And the people are lovely. The decor's amazing. LSD is wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, and I like the pace. Like I say, the only thing I would do is lift the kick a little bit.
And if this was on a rig, it would be lifted naturally.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That's thanks to the sound tech at the deck to just, tweak the bass a little bit.
Yeah, it's faultless.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely faultless. It's just that I've heard an awful lot of it, and it all sounds like this, which is great. But it all sounds like this. And then every now and then, somebody comes on, and it's much darker and a bit nastier. And I'm like, yes. Because, I mean, and this is the thing. I'm a techno head. I like my dark techno, I like acid techno. And Psy's nice, but when they make it sound a bit like dark techno or acid techno, I like it even more. Sad, isn't it?
Is this our third side track in the night?
Well, it is if you count the last one, which I said would have a sort of dark forest feel to it, but also detective walking around rainy streets does work. feels like I heard this maybe 25 or 30 years ago. Yes, you probably did.
Yeah. Yeah, I Am Maniac is like an MSD static, and that's exactly where my mind went first of all. It's very static. There is a massive market for this.
Yeah.
Massive market for this.
Yeah.
The only issue I have, I'm going to give you Licking a 9, and that's, you know, the only issue I have on this one is the kick drum. Raise the kick drum a little bit.
I mean, it's got all the elements of classic full-on Psy.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's faultless. I've heard an awful lot of it.
Yes.
And I'm not going to criticise it because every time it's on, I dance to it for hours and hours with a big grin on my face.
You know, we were
that's it.
jigging away to it, like, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, its designed purpose was to make people dance, and it absolutely did that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Licking a 9 on it. The only thing I would do, just up the kick drum a little bit, and that is it. All right, well, we might just as well have another side producer, Paul Flanger. It is great to have you back. Oh, here we go. A 6-minute side trance track from Paul Flanger. Oh, that's loud. Fuck me, Paul. Clarity on that. Psy is acid and techno's cousin, who did something and they now don't talk about it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Paul was talking earlier about intros for side trance tracks. Go on.
It is dark side.
Oh yeah. So yes, I can see the importance for intro, listening to it cold. Could have been a bit darker.
Yeah, could have been a bit darker.
Could have been a bit darker. Sibby says, I love intros. Do you DJ at all, Sibby? Because literally intros are a bane in a DJ's life.
This is lighter dark side. And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Jason Marsh has been a bit harsh, but I agree with him. He says that was an anticlimactic, expecting a bang. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because it's lighter dark side.
Yeah.
Dark side would have been deeper and darker and a bit more threatening.
Pacey.
Dark side can be quite not so pacey, but it's just it gives you a bit of a bass face. Do you know what I mean? Ooh. I remember once Sarah and me were listening to some dark side, and it was really dark side. And there was this knock at the door, and someone came in and said, "What the fuck is this?" It was just, yeah.
He says, no, I wasn't a DJ. I love them because I like to lay or sit still and listen to music when I'm out and about. I listen to different music.
Yep.
I actually think I prefer Rhino's track. I thought I was going to prefer Paul's track, but I think I prefer Rhino's track.
I've been dancing more to the previous track.
Yes, yes. Graham Lee says very technical.
See, that's the thing. Very technical. It's a lot. It's more. What's the word? It's more intricate than the previous track. Yeah, intricate, intelligent. There's more to it. Having said that, the previous track, to actually say I prefer that full on to dark is very odd for me. But yeah.
Jamie Fitzgrade says mixed love for this one. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's still an 808. It's all there. It's all there. Crisp as fuck, loud as fuck.
The intro had some gorgeous sounds in it.
And then we expected
it to be a little bit darker and more threatening. Again, I can't. Right. The only reason I would be criticising this is because I was hungry for more.
Yes.
Because the previous track
set me
up, and then I heard the intro to this and I thought, oh, it's going to be a lot darker. And it's actually turned out to be quite light. It is darker side, but it's quite light for darker side.
Yes.
And therefore I'm hungry. It is very open. Having said that, if this was on over the weekend or 6 or 7 days that I was dancing to it, then I'd still be up there dancing.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 808.
Yeah. It's not inviting me to dance. Too many breaks and quirkiness. I agree. It's not inviting me to dance, but I probably would be.
Yeah, it's not quite got the energy that Rhino's track.
That's it. It just lacks the energy.
Yeah. Rhino's track was nice, full on. If that kick was bigger, it'd have been lovely.
It's just strange that I'm actually preferring full on to dark, and that's so unlike me.
Thank you very much.
But it's simply because it doesn't quite have the same energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be dancing to it, but I'd be wanting more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like an aperitif to the stuff that you really want to. However, Paul, it is great to have you back. I know that you've got some issues going on over there, and you've got like 5 kids or something, which must really put a fucking strain on your musical ability.
Exhausting.
I'm stepdad to 2 kids, and that puts a drain on my musical ability. And I've got so much else going on, you know, that I'm surprised I even managed to do a jam last week. So it's great to have you back, Paul. It really, really is. 808 is a decent score on that one as well.
Again, I'm only criticising it because the previous track actually was quite energising. I'm not even criticising it. It's a personal preference thing. It didn't quite fire me up.
Yeah.
I'm actually, when I think about it, I really like music that makes me feel a bit naughty. Music that makes me feel slightly angry.
Yes.
Actually, sort of
edge.
And that's. It's almost like I have this need to think, fuck yeah! And when the music doesn't, it's not bad music.
No.
It's just not as energising. It's weird, isn't it?
Yes, it is. No, we haven't played yours yet, Jamie. I believe you are next up, but we won't. We're only going to have time for about 2 or 3 more tracks before Lindsay to depart.
Yeah, I got more furniture hurling to do tomorrow.
Oh, I feel for you, Lindsay. Really do.
God, you wouldn't believe this job. Got to park the van about a quarter of a mile away and walk all that way because it's up a massive footpath. It's a pain in the ass. Still, keeps me fit, I guess.
Okay, so this is from Sibby's Clownfest 11 set. How come you putting this one in, Sibs? What's that?
Oh, God. Graham Lee says, don't play mine, it was a last-minute panic. Oh, I like the way the vocals was treated there.
Well, I think we might be ending on Fitzgrade. Goes. Is this going to be what you're going to be playing at Clown Army Sound System? Don't forget you can catch Sibby along with Angelical Mechanical, Bad Badger, Fuzzy, Gorgeous Roy, Jonathan R. Cross, Dynamix, Alan Kent, Petrol Horse, Mike from Scumface, The Clown Jules, The Degenerate, Celtic Islam, Ray the Bin Man, Pierrot the Acid Clown, Bell Seraphim, Sour Alien, and My Manipulation this Saturday.
Danger Place. Oh
yeah, 140 to 186 BPM. Okay.
Will, are you likely to be on next week? Because if you're not, I might play your track now. Yes, it will be streamed, Will.
So both Graham and Jamie are basically saying, oh, it was a last minute thing. That's fine. We don't mind last minute.
I actually find Graham Lee's track.
Okay, because as long as you don't mind the fact that we may just notice something in it that we don't like, that's fine.
Oh, there.
And if that's helpful,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's not criticism, it's comments, it's advice, it's banter, it's... I hope it's helpful.
The doors open at 2 o'clock. We will be there at 1 o'clock to set up.
And sometimes I will cry, but I am one of those.
This is very strange.
Yeah.
Oh God.
2 p.m. past midday. Is that right?
Yeah, banter, not bitter. Absolutely. Yep. It is hard style, isn't it?
This, again, like what we used to from Sippy, we used to like hip hop trap, that kind of stuff, and then Sippy puts this and we're like, oh my god, do you need to talk?
Hard style, 10,000 people, 10,000 robots standing in the field all shouting tank, 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 tank at the same time. It has its place in Essex.
I have mentioned Pierrot the entire way through.
Nothing wrong with hard style. It has its place.
Behind the side then.
Yeah, the other end of the field.
Yeah.
Not my favourite.
It's nice to hear Sippy do something different. That's what I like about it.
Oh God, yeah. Again, no criticism, it's just a personal taste. I find hardstyle a little bit overwhelming.
When it's 6 and I'm done, it's as far as I come, it's as far as I go, this is over, you know.
Oof. We just got mugged by music from Sippy.
Yep. Mugged by music.
So we don't actually have to mark that one, although we'd probably give it a 9 something, I'm sure.
Phew.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to be ending on Ver this evening.
Behind the side trans tent, yeah. Jason likes that.
industrial vibe, ministry. I'm hearing all over this.
Oops, sorry.
I'm noticing a theme from our American friends. This America ends.
I hope it doesn't.
I hope it doesn't.
Hypnotising your cat.
Usually we would say the vocals need up in a bit. I think we need to ease them back a little bit. I just think that the effect on the vocals need easing back just a little bit. Worm himself says hard to get that vocal balance, especially if you know what I'm saying but not sure everyone else will.
I hardly caught a single word.
I
got the gist.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't really catch any of the words, and that's a pity because I think what he was saying was quite important.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe stick a side chain on it, so that it ducks the music a little bit when the vocals come in.
Dynamics make a good point. Quantize the echo on the vocal, because I think that was the problem. That made it sound like the beat was changing because the echo was out of sync with the percussion track.
Okay. Let's give you an 8.2 on that one, Verm. I like the message behind it. I would like to be able to hear the vocals a little bit clearer. But again, your stuff has coalesced over the past couple of years into something that is nicely industrial, not robots, banging each other. So yeah. Right. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of this show. Lindsay does have to get home, so we are cutting it at 10 o'clock tonight.
And 2.5 hours sitting on these goddamn chairs is quite
even
enough.
Though we have cushions, we have flattened the fuck out of these cushions over the years.
Yeah, I think I need to get some memory foam ones or something. You know what I mean? Boing, boing,
Literally,
boing.
they're children's seats from like play school. It's fucking ridiculous. Yes, unfortunately, Badger, we are done. Thank you very much for ending the show, Verm.
Yeah.
And I will say that if you have a track for next week's show, this is the place for it. So if you've had a track this week, you can have another track next week. And it would be lovely to see you here again next week when we do this all over again.
Absolutely.
I might see if I can get Ken in next week, because he couldn't come in the other week because he had commitments work-wise, which was a bit of a pain. So if we could all give Lindsay a big round of applause for being in this evening. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for doing this.
Okay, and I'm going to do it one more time. Hawkwind. There you go.
Ken is from Bros.
Ken from Bros. I have no idea what context that means.
Yeah, me either. Park Life, says Lucy H. And you'd be correct. So, yeah, join me for next week's show. Thank Lindsay so much for coming in and doing this one.
It's always a pleasure.
And we will see everybody here next week for the same sort of thing. And if Ken isn't in, I will rant the whole way. Like I said, it was lovely the fact that you joined in with the rant at the start of the show. Really, really well. Maybe we can sample some of that. Who knows? It would be great to see you there, Lucy. If you can make it, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, Lindsay has to get on. Well, I mean, we've only gone on for another 5 tracks, which is another half an hour. So, and we got through quite a few of them. There were 30-some tracks in the thread. We did 20-something. So we're all good. We're all good. Right, join me next week. I am going to leave you, as I do, with the promotion for Pierrot, and hope that I see a lot of you there.
Okie dokies.
Right, me and Lindsay are off. Catch you later.
Bye.
Yes, the Clown Army have got their shit together enough to start doing real life events. And our first real life event starts Manchester, 22nd, Pierrot. I'm just going to walk you through some of the acts that we'll be playing on the evening. 12 hours of music. 12 hours of music. We start at 2 o'clock and we finish at 2 o'clock. And the acts are fucking amazing from start to goddamn finish. And first up, we have for you, Angelical Mechanical.
Closed eyes, second sighted, my foot.
The man that loves to mash things up, Bad Badger. The man that sorts out our website, Fuzzy. The legend that is known as Gorgeous Roy. This was all his idea. Check this man out.
You might think I say, Larry, I'm not looking for a fight. I'm really softly spoken and I'm terribly polite.
The hardware jammer that brings his jazzy sprinkles, Jonathan R. Cross. All the way from Scotland, Dynamix. The mega talented Alan Kent. Whether it's a scorching synth line or a ukulele, this man is unreal. Check him out. There's nothing this next act can't do. Grime, hip-hop, trap, rap, techno, gabba. Oh my god. The original Sibby. What can I say about this next act? From the mental mind of Dan Buckley comes Petrol Horse. This is a sight not to be missed. This guy is mental, insane, and super talented. A genuine firm favourite at Clownfest. This is Mike from Scumface. Does this all himself. Guitars, bass, drums, vocals, the lot. The man is insane, and you can catch him at the Pierrot on the 22nd of March. Next up, the Clown Jewels. Band with myself, Warren Dancy, and the Doghouse. Oh my god, we are collectively the Clown Jewels. Next up, we have the man from Ireland. You know him as the Degenerate. Oh my god, this man can wang an acid box round like there's no other. Not only that, but he is a one-man band, and you're about to see some of that one-man banding right now. One of the best acid producers of our generation. He used to be called Acid Ray, but that was before Facebook decided you couldn't say acid anymore. He's changed his name to Ray the Bin Man, and this is what he sounds like. I got one last live act for you. Oh my god, Celt Islam. This man is stunning. Do not miss him. 22nd of March, Manchester, Pierrot. Check this dude out. And if that wasn't enough for you, with all those live acts, we also have DJs to tease your ears. First up, DJ Prism. Our next DJ up is Belle Seraphine. Watch your fucking ears, ladies and gentlemen. This girl is hard as fucking concrete. Bit more drum and bass from the Sour Alien. Got one more DJ for you, and that would be Mind Manipulation. It looks like most of our DJs are drum and bass. That ain't a problem. So that concludes your entertainment for the 22nd of March. Are you going to be there? Tickets are available. There will be a link in this description. And I will see you there. Pierrot, Manchester, 22nd of March, 2025.